Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God, in Jesus Christ. I want to give double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and taught us the truth and will well, and salutations to hopefully pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sab, coming to another lesson of Spirit Power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And this lesson is going into unclean fruits and vegetables. There's a few things that Esau has done, not just Esau, but other heathen nations as well in the world that has done things such as called hybrid and genetic modified organisms or genetic GMO food. Okay, so there is a thing that that we have to eat. I don't want to say have to, but really don't have many options out there. We can't avoid eating, when it comes to these defiled foods. They're not really clean. What you're seeing on the screen here is your regular store-bought banana on the left and what it's originally supposed to look like on the right. And I got an opening precept that I want to get out here that goes into it. Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. So all fruits and vegetables that you are consuming, they're supposed to have seeds in them. And when you're coming across things like, this right here, the banana on the left has no seeds. Why? Because it was something that was genetically modified to produce like that. Here's another image I want to bring out here. So let me see if I can zoom this. All right, wild watermelon. Judging by paintings of the fruit dating to the 17th century, watermelons may have once had seeds arranged in swirly geometric patterns. So that's normally how they would look. Modern watermelon. Over time, humans have bred watermelons to have bright red, juicy interior. The seeds are often removed by preventing the plants from being fertilized by pollination. Unnatural behaviors. So this is why you have diseases such as cancer running rampant. It has to do 100% with the food and also the chemicals Esau has polluted with the environment from chemtrails he's spraying, so on and so forth. Modern banana. Today's tastier bananas are hybrids of two wild banana varieties, Musa acuminata and Musa balbisiana. I think that's if I'm pronouncing that right. Wild banana. The first bananas may have been cultivated at least 7,000 years ago. And now what is now Papua New Guinea and were stocky and hard with large tough seeds throughout the fruit's interior. And so they've been crossbreeded, and genetically modified to the point to where now we have what we see today. Now, I'm not saying that these things don't have any type of nutrition. Even if you eat the modern watermelon, of course it's got vitamin C in it and things like that. That's been proven. But ultimately, it's been tampered with over years and decades to the point to where it's almost unrecognizable the way Yahweh initially created it. Okay? Modern eggplant. Selective breeding has made the spine disappear and left us with oblong purple vegetable we're familiar with. Wild eggplant. Eggplants once came in a wide array of shapes and colors, from blue to yellow, and some were round rather than oblong. Primitive eggplant varieties had spine where the modern eggplant stems connects to its flowers. So you see the difference here? That's a huge difference. Wild carrot. The first carrots were likely cultivated around the 10th century Asia Minor and were either white or purple with thin forked roots and a strong flavor. Modern carrot. Today's are large, bright orange, and tasty. Gigantic difference. So the guy, Dr. Sebi, was really onto something here. And really, it wasn't any new knowledge that he was bringing out. He was just bringing out historical knowledge, in fact, that, we eat with the way the Lord created it. And we go back into it again. What did he say? We read this again, Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed. So even the herbs, when you're eating herbs, they're supposed to be capable of having seeds, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. So this right here is supposed to have seeds. So all this hybrid stuff to try to get rid of seeds isn't natural. What it does is cause the fruit to become highly acidic and no longer alkaline. So when you consume these things, when you consume so much of an acid-based diet, you have something that builds up in your body called mucus. It's a byproduct of all the damage from acid. And you know what thrives in mucus? Disease. And Dr. Sebi figured it out. He basically said the root of all diseases comes from the mucus. Like when you catch a cold, you got mucus in your upper respiratory system, and if it's severe enough, it becomes into pneumonia. When you go into AIDS, your cells are coated in mucus. It's all involving mucus from all these different diseases. And if you have an alkaline-based body, that environment, no disease can survive. So by far, the best fast that you can do, if you're doing a vegetable Daniel fast or vegan, is to go alkaline vegan, hands down. And also doing a water fast, drinking nothing but spring water. Genesis 1:31. And Yahweh saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. So there was nothing wrong with what he made. So who was man to tamper with all of these things? Now, it's one thing if you maybe, you might graft a orange tree with another orange tree. That can be the first stages of going into hybrid. But, that can be normal. That doesn't cause it too much damage. But when you point to where you start mixing two completely different fruits and vegetables together to produce something crazy as a result of what we're seeing in this article here, hey, that's wrong, man. This is what causes acid in your body and diseases. Now, here's the nutritional guide from Dr. Sebi, which I'll be sharing with the brothers as well. If you want to take a screenshot of this, these are the best fruits and vegetables that you can consume that are alkaline. Okay, anything that's not on this list is basically not considered alkaline. Now you have, I want to take that back. Let me rephrase that. Anything that's not on this list, is not considered Dr. Sebi approved alkaline. He basically went and over a course of many decades and studied fruits and vegetables and discovered the ones that were non-hybrid and non-GMO, and he put this list together. Okay, him and his family as well. They've added a few things and taken away a couple, but for the most part, this is it right here. Now, this list doesn't show the herbs, but your basic herbs that are approved. You got savory, basil, oregano, thyme. I believe allspice is on there. Let's see if I can find the list that shows the spices. Okay, here you go, right here. Spices and seasoning: basil, bay leaf, clove, dill, oregano, parsley, savory, sweet basil, tarragon, thyme. Okay, or thyme, however you pronounce that. You got achote, cayenne, coriander, onion powder, habanero, sage. So these are things basically he came together with the best thing to put out there. Now you got all your fruits, different types of fruits and vegetables and things like this here. You got your different nuts and grains that are approved, such as hemp seed, raw sesame seeds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, grains, quinoa, spelt, teff, wild rice, rye, but there's other biblical herbs as well that's not on this list. Things such as cinnamon that have high benefits. Now it is acidic, but those things that you should be taken in moderation and only used for specific things, like if you have to kill a certain virus or cold, or you just want to burn the smell. Certain things within the scriptures that is okay to have and eat that is not on this list. But then again, back in the ancient world, those things that are, they were pure. They weren't damaged and tampered with. Nowadays, the cinnamon and crap we got is trash, man. Because we're in the land of defiled bread. Ezekiel 4:13. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So this is a punishment that we have this diet that we're currently, almost forced to consume in many cases. Especially if you're not a very wealthy man, it can be hard to keep up with just getting non-GMO and non-hybrid, fruits and vegetables. But there is basically unclean fruits and vegetables. And those are the ones that's been tampered with by Esau, and that are terrible for you. And one of the things that is bad for you as well is soy. So I put together a little video, just talk about it real quick. I'll play it and then we'll close it out. So I made alkaline vegan soy sauce, and it's not really made from soy. So why make your own soy sauce? Well, I'm going to let you know the effects of soy sauce, of eating it, how bad it is for you. You got increased breast cancer risk. You can get thyroidism, hyperthyroidism, affects your sperm count. MSG in soy sauce, mineral absorption obstructed, protein digestion obstructed, risk of cardiovascular diseases. It can affect your baby's growth during pregnancy, adversely affect your kidneys, and asthmatic problems. Alright, so this is alkaline version soy sauce, which is not made from soy. It's actually made from Black Mission figs. So this is good stuff, man. And it tastes very, very close to regular soy sauce. I mean, it's, in my opinion. Alright, so yeah, it actually tastes almost better than regular soy sauce, and I used it in making some of my alkaline vegan fried rice that I put together, which was made with quinoa. It's good to get into things like this, man, because your body's a temple, and the stronger your temple is, the stronger the spirit's going to hit you. And the better focus you'll have, the better you'll feel. You'll lose weight, and it's definitely good to try to get in shape. Especially in the times we're living in. We don't know when Jacob's trouble is going to hit full force. And you at least have a little bit of a heads up or a step ahead in the game if you're able to, get around better because you're in shape. Also, your body's more in tune to receive, spiritual power faster. I mean, it just makes sense. If your temple's that pure and that clean and your spirits are already on fire, you're setting yourself up for success, so definitely get into the herbs, man. Here's a calendar to follow. Eating in rhythm. Laws of eating in rhythm, your body's biological clock. So you can take a screenshot of this again. Tells you the best times you should be eating. The times of your natural function of your body, is going to operate at its highest. When you should be consuming certain herbs, fruits, and vegetables. Okay, you know what? I'm probably going to do more like this, because the elder of our camp, Brother Maloy, he did want me to go ahead and take the position of being the camp physician. So I'll be pushing out more lessons on this channel on making different medicines, combining herbs together, and put that out for edification for y'all, so you can take care of yourselves, accordingly, whatever ailments you're dealing with. I mean, if you even want to put some comments here of some suggestions or things you would like, and then the Lord willing, if the Spirit allows me, I'll go ahead and see if I can put something together. This is all about, one body, one fight, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So us as a nation that's following the correct doctrine, we got to be our strongest that we can possibly be. So if you have not done a Daniel fast, I highly encourage you to do so. Take the time to do it. And take the time to do a water fast as well. And go as long as you can. Challenge yourself. You can do it. Don't doubt and don't limit yourself to the ailments that Esau has told you that what you got. You can be healed. Whatever it is you got going on. Have faith in that. So hey, Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I think I rambled on not long enough. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, taught us truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully, like pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.